All right, Mum. I'm at Gatwick. Why can't Shiv get her own milk? Well, it was half a... Look, I can't talk about it now. The geezer's just coming for arrivals. Yeah, I'll speak to you later, Mum.
Oi! Where you been hiding? 3 days I've been looking for you. Now, where's me cup final tickets?
That is such a coincidence. I was literally just on the phone just then to my connection at Lancaster Gate.
Oh, is that right, is it?
Yeah, he says there's never been a cup final like it. Tickets like gold dust, apparently.
You said tickets were like confetti, Paul.
Yeah, but that was before...
Look, I don't want to argue about it. We made a deal. Now, you get the tickets, so you're going to be hiding a lot longer than 3 days, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Paul Clark.
Mr. Clark, it would save a lot of trouble if you...
Hello. All right, Sean. Just signing on, mate. How much? What, cash? Oh, yeah, I'll definitely have some of that, mate. Definitely have some of that. You down the gym? Yeah, pick you up in 20, mate. Sweet. Lovely. Yeah, sorry, love.
Mr. Yarrow would like to see you in the benefits agency.
No, I'm just here to sign on.
Yeah, well, you can't sign on until you see Mr. Yarrow.
And at 6:34 p.m. you dropped the passenger off on the corner of Askew Road and Greenside Close.
Passenger? You ain't listening, are you? She's a mate. I was giving her a lift.
I see. You usually charge your mates for a lift, do you?
Petrol money.
What about the receipt you were seen giving her?
That weren't a receipt. It's a mate's phone number. I wrote it down on a piece of paper.
What a coincidence. She gives you £3.40 for a lift, and your friend's number is simply 340.
Yeah, well, she lives in a remote Welsh village, doesn't she? Not all my mates live in London.
She's not a mate.
No, she is.
She's not.
She is.
She's not.
She is.
She's not a mate, Mr. Clark. She is one of our investigators, and unfortunately, you have been found working while claiming benefit.
Hang on a second. What day was this?
Tuesday, Mr. Clark.
There we go. See, I was thinking you were talking about Monday.
Oh, Monday.
Tuesday was the day this mad bird got in the car and started throwing money at me.
Did you want a cab, love? Where are you going?
Greenside Close?
Yeah, well, get in quick. I'm not going to pick up in the street. Where are you, Paul? Yeah, PO, be on my way to Greenside Close, Dave. Can you do a Heathrow after that? It's a cash job. Oh, sweet as, Dave. I'll definitely have some of that.
Need to hear more, Mr. Clark.
That's it, is it? One poxy tape recording. How long you been following me to get that? A month? 6 months? A year?
Oh, we haven't been watching you, Mr. Clark. You picked up our investigator from outside this building after she'd seen you sign on. She was on her way home, actually.
No evidence, that's what gets me, Sean. Not a shred. 20 people watching me for 2 months, 24 hours a day, in shifts. You know what they end up with? Some bird reckons she might have caught a glimpse of me, yeah, driving me car with a passenger in the back. Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Might as well be living in Greece.
Greece?
Yeah, you remember. Arrested me the second we landed for no reason at all.
Oh, come on, Sean. You've done a whole week's worth of steroids and washed it down with a bottle of duty-free whiskey. You were completely out of control, mate.
Right, and how's skipping time, me, Paul?
No, we ain't got time for this now. No. We got to sort out that job you was talking about. Then I've got to get those Wembley tickets for Calvin. He's already on the phone this morning driving me mad.
I don't understand why you just don't use my Wembley connection. Get you in like that!
Okay. I appreciate that, Sean, but let's try the legitimate route first, shall we? You know, actual tickets.
You're the boss.
Just saying, you could have had a shower, that's all.
You wanted to crack on, didn't you?
Yeah. OK, so, just run this by me again.
Terry owed me for torching his mum's house, you know, insurance number.
Right.
Yeah? And instead of giving me the dough, he's giving me this debt as payment.
Right. How much was it again?
200.
Lovely. They're just straight goers, yeah?
I don't know.
Whoa. What do you mean you don't know?
What's the matter? We can handle it. What's our bottle going?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just don't want a repetition of the 30 geezers behind the door with baseball bats incident. That's all, Sean.
Not me. I love going in blind. It's more of a buzz, isn't it?
Oh, God. Hello, I've got a message for Tony Caxton, if that's all right. Thank you. Well, Sean, you better go in first. Seriously, you know you've been a naughty boy. You borrow money, you got to pay it back. Don't make me start performing. Where's the 200 quid?
I don't have that kind of money.
Well, I'll have to come in and take something, then, aren't I?
You ain't taking nothing out of this house.
No, you're right, I won't. He will.
What about them cup final tickets, Dad? They got to be worth a few bob.
Calvin's on his way to Wembley. Clarky got him tickets today. They said he couldn't, they said he wouldn't. He had the old boy's tickets away. Calvin's on his way to Wembley.
Mind you, you're singing about it, Sean. It's probably the last cup final the poor bastard will ever get to see. As for his grandkids, you can just imagine them showing up with their scarves, little homemade flags, faces all painted up, club colours. Been telling their mates how Grandad's taken to the cup final. Now you imagine those same little faces when he tells them, sorry chaps, Wembley's off this year. Still, you borrow money, you got to pay it back. Law of the jungle, isn't it? You're right.
Pull over.
What?
I said pull over! Wembley's on!
Stay back. Keep walking, bud. It's just the steroids. Easy, Sean, mate. Slow it down, mate. All right. Back to the car. Come on.
Homemade flags!
Nice little calm down. Here we go.
Just imagine their little painted faces.
$460, $480, $500. Sweet. I owe you a drink, mate.
Drink. While you was going on, a whole keg of Holston, more like, Cal.
Yeah, well, sorry about that, Paul. 20 years I've waited to see my team at Wembley. If I hadn't have been there, I'd...
All right, cheer up, mate. You're going now. Enjoy the game. Calvin.
Yeah?
If you lose, don't come running to me.
The place was an inferno. Of course, you never read about it anywhere because British Special Forces were never meant to be in Mopani. Bloody hairy at the time, though.
Amazing.
No. That's amazing. Look at that. I love it.
A little win on the bookies?
No, I just sorted Calvin out with some FA Cup final tickets.
Well, you must be a very well-connected young man. I've heard they're like gold dust.
Confetti more like Tim, if you know the right people. Listen, pint of Holston. Sean, Diet Coke, bag of nuts.
Mr. Clark. Safe, man. Yeah, Tim, let me get those, yeah?
No, it's all right, Noel. I'll buy my own drinks.
What are you saying, man? I can't buy it around for my old spa?
What I'm saying, Noel, is that I ain't a mug. So cut the bollocks. What do you want?
Yeah, man, you're good. You're good. All right, hear what, yeah? Word on the street is you're the man to talk to about FA Cup final tickets.
I didn't know you were into football, Noel.
Not for me, man. It's for Gary, you know?
Well, Gary.
No.
Gary Strange.
No.
Not the Hitman. What, you promised Gary Whitman tickets for the FA Cup final and you ain't come through? Whew, no, wouldn't like to be in your shoes, mate, I'll tell you that.
Seriously, man, can you get them or not?
Well, let's have a little think about this. Can we do this? Let's think, Sean. Ooh, can we get him tickets? For you, Noel, not in a million years, you know what I mean? Especially not now I know they're for. I can't believe this. My day just gets better and better.
Yeah, just to think this morning when I saw you in the gym, you was crying like a baby just because they took your doll away, weren't you?
I wasn't crying.
He was crying, was
I wasn't crying.
But it don't surprise me, I ain't got nish without his doll.
One word for that. Naive, yeah? You know what the doll meant to me?
You're a parasite?
Pathetic. It meant, right, every other Friday, get myself a nice little Grandma Charlie, 10 pints down here, chicken jalfrezi, taxi home and lovely little brass round off the night.
Blimey, where do I sign up?
Can I just butt in a second here?
Well, you will anyway.
Paul, I couldn't help overhearing about your night out on the Don. I just don't see how you can bring in a night like that for £95.40. The exact sum of a fortnightly benefit cheque for a single male living at home, which you were, you know.
Donald, I don't think we really want to hear about this.
No, I want to hear this. Let the man speak. Come on, Donald.
Oh, thank you, no. Now, a gram of Charlie costs at least £50, I think. And a pint of Holston's, Tim?
£2.80.
So, multiplied by 10, that's £28. So we're on £78 already. With sundries, crisps, game of pool, let's call it around 80. Curry's going to cost you at least 10, taxi home's 5, which by my calculations leaves you exactly 40 pence for a prostitute. 40 pence? And that, Paul, just isn't possible.
No, not necessarily. Sometimes I walk home.
No, even without the taxi, that still only leaves you £5.40. What kind of girl do you get for that?
The kind of girl that's going to sleep with him after he's had a gram of Charlie, 10 pints of lager and a curry. You know what I'm saying?
No, it just doesn't work out.
What doesn't?
Paul, right, he reckons he can do a gram of Charlie, 10 pints of lager, curry, taxi home and a brass at the end of the night for £95.40.
Holston or Cronenberg?
Holston or Cronenberg.
No, even if you go for Cronenberg over Holston, that still only leaves a surplus of 75 pence, Paul.
Admit it, man, you're a liar!
Hang on a second. Wait. But you're all assuming I paid 50 for the Charlie. Now, I know for a fact Dave has done it for 40s before now. Isn't that, Dave, isn't that right? You've done it for 40s? Yeah, on occasion it's been low.
Yeah, but that's on occasions. You're saying every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, you said. That's not the same thing.
Now, look, Paul here, right, reckons he can get a gram of Charlie, 10 pints of lager, chicken jalfrezi, taxi home, and a brass, all for £95.40.
Taj Mahal or Bengal Garden?
Yeah. Oh, all right, yeah, cheers, Ranji. Yeah. £6.95 all in. Yes, that's with 2 people sharing pilau rice.
I lose another pound.
Give you another lager?
Yeah, so what's the total now then, Paul? Eh?
I don't know, Noel. Why don't you ask Gary?
What?
I hope you got some good news for me, Noel.
I tried everywhere, Gal, man. Tickets is like gold dust, I swear to God.
I hope for your sake, Noel, you ain't saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, Gary, man, please, man. Look. I did my best.
Well, your best. Noel. It just ain't good enough.
Oh, Gal, man, please.
Now, hold on, Gary. Have you thought of asking Paul?
What?
Well, he was telling me earlier how if you know the right people, which he obviously does because he managed to get 4 for Calvin, then tickets are like confetti. I think that was the word you used, Paul, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
No.
Is this true?
No.
Well, here's a monkey. Get me 4.
There's always my Wembley connection.
Sean, if we give your Wembley connection £500, will he or she give us 4 tickets? Tickets, Sean.
No, but...
That's all I need to know, mate. That's all I need to know. Oh, we're finished here, I tell you, mate. I'm finished. I'm done. I may as well just get out.
Oi. You got to get yourself a PMA, son.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
A positive mental attitude, Paul. Like Chris Akabusi said, get out there, get the fucking job done, or fuck off!
Akabusi never said that. He's a committed Christian for a start, Sean.
Fuck Akabusi, Paul. Fuck him. He's gone. I've moved on. I'm talking about you now, the Don. So where is he, this Don? Hey? Is he gone? And if he's gone, has he gone for long? The Don?
You're right, Sean. You're so right. What have I been thinking? Where's the Don? He never left the room.
See you. I love you sometimes.
Really hurts my neck when you do that, Sean. Thanks.
OK, right, if anyone can help us out, it's got to be my old mate. Sean, can you just back off a bit, mate? It's a bit close there. Sorry. OK. It's got to be my old mate, Pat Miller.
Pat Miller? I never knew you knew him.
Knew him? Who do you think set him up in business? Hello, Pat, how are you, mate? Long time. It's Paul, who do you think it is? Clark? No, Paul Clark. Hello? Hello? Always have you, Patrick. Complete loser. Right, who else?
What about Grant?
Grant. Brilliant, Sean. Inspired, mate. I can't believe I didn't think of it. King of the touts. My old man used to drink with him. He used to say I was like the son he could never have.
Is that true, then? About his malformation down there?
Yeah, that's what my old man reckoned. Reckon the underside of it is actually attached to his body. Hello, is Grant there, please? Grant, mate, guess who? No? No? No, it's Paul, you idiots! No, I wasn't being rude. Clark! No, Paul Clark! Mal's boy! Clark! No, Mal Clark! Well, that's his business. I ain't liable for his debts. Yo, I might come looking for you and all. You and your weird-shaped bollocks. Freak. You know what, Sean? I reckon this is going to be a long day, mate. That's it then. Tried everyone. Not one ticket. Like gold dust. Oh, Noel's going to love this, isn't he?
Gary's going to rate it. I mean, you going on about confetti and all that.
Just like he did last year and the year before that. The Naz fight, Wimbledon.
Hello, Morticia. Bit early for you and it, sis. Still a bit of sunlight left.
Right, Shiv, looking good girl.
Oi.
Did you get the milk?
Milk, she says. Shiv, someone's got work to do.
Work? More like promising people things you can't deliver.
Oh, is that right, is it? Why don't you call Calvin and ask him if he's going to Wembley? Go on.
Yeah, right, I will. Right after I call Gary to tell him he ain't.
Yeah, a situation I'm dealing with, Shiv.
Yeah, well, how long's that going to take? Got the girls coming round here. It's Shelley's hen night. I told you that this morning.
Yeah, well, it's tough, isn't it? I've got to do this thing, and until I do it, I ain't leaving.
Right, well, will it help you to get out of here if I call Shelley's brother?
Shiv, I don't want any ease.
Not Ross, her other brother, Graham.
Well, we don't want any Charlie either.
Yeah, but footballers do, and Graham serves them up, doesn't he?
Oh, right. So, I've only been sitting here on the phone for the last 4 hours talking to some of the biggest names in the ticket business, close friends of mine, but that don't mean nothing to you, does it? You just make one phone call to some poxy, second-rate drug dealer and bang. Wembley, here we come. Well, I've got news for you, Shiv. Life ain't like that.
Do you want me to phone him or not, Paul?
Yeah, go on, Shiv. I could do with a laugh. You crack away. Go on.
Amazing. I mean, all that ag, and all you had to do is to get your little sister to make one phone call. I mean, 4 hours, 37 minutes you was on that phone. Not to mention running about with Calvin all week. I mean, how many phone calls do you think you actually...
All right, Sean. Shiv ain't come through for us yet, has she? I mean, look around you, mate. It's hardly Wembley box office, is it?
What are you saying?
What I'm saying, Sean, is yes. Shiv appears to have steered us in the right direction. But you think about it. We're carrying a load of cash. Gaff's deserted. No one knows we're here. And the geezer I spoke to sounded Russian.
Russian?
Can you hear that? Here we go. Action stations, mate. Sean? Sean?
You Paul, Shivi brother, eh?
That's right, yeah. You got the tickets?
You got the money?
Yeah, I got the money.
Let's do the business then.
Sean, what are you doing?
Check him.
You're killing him, Sean!
Just do what I say, Paul. This is my world now.
They're fine, they're fine, they're fine.
Okay, give him the money. Don't even think about it.
I'm just saying, I think you overreacted a bit, that's all.
I thought it'd come on top, Paul. I had a decision to make, and I made it. All right, this time the geezer wasn't told up. Next time, who knows?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Anyway, we got Gary's tickets, that's the main thing. You know what, Sean? I feel a song coming on.
Oh, yeah? And how does this one go, then?
Gary's on his way to Wembley. Clarky got him tickets today. They said I couldn't, they said I wouldn't. I made the Russian pay. Hey! Gary's on his way to Wembley. Come on, Sean, sing up. What's the matter?
It's these tickets.
Oh, no, they're not in the wrong end, are they?
No, nothing like that.
Thank God for that.
They're fake.
I mean, look at that. Look at it. Ain't even a proper hologram, is it? It's just a shitty bit of tinfoil, Sean.
Yeah, and there's one perforated section instead of two. I'll tell you something else, Paul. Look at that. Hold it up to the light,
yeah,
and you'll see it's a shade of blue darker on the other one.
A shade of blue darker, Sean, this is smaller. It's completely different to the others.
There's no point in throwing your dolly out the pram, Paul. You should have checked them, mate.
Yeah, I would have, Sean. But at the time, I was a bit preoccupied by the fact you were about to kill a man with your bare hands, wasn't I?
Wish I had have.
I've spent all of Gary's money on a bunch of forgeries. I wasn't even going to make any money out of it.
Tricky. Very, very tricky. So, how do you think you're going to play this one, then?
What are you saying?
Nah. These are too good to be true, man.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, these are hot off the press from Lancaster Gate.
Nah.
Listen, it doesn't bother me, mate, because I've got millions of takers. Doesn't bother me, they're gone, they're gone. You know, it's your loss, yeah? I'll just go.
All right.
What are you saying?
How much you want from?
All right.
Yeah, look at that. £600 made a oneer.
Touch. Who took them off you?
Some mug. We better get out of here, actually, before he finds out they're moody. Come on.
Rude boy, listen. I got 4 tickets for the FA Cup final. Yeah. Well, I told you I'd sort you out, didn't I? I'm looking at them right now. Listen to me, you look a bomber, Clark. You want these things or not? You coming down, yeah? All right, Noel. Don't be long.
Confetti, you said?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Gary. You know, I did my best. You know, I've been on the phone all afternoon, running around town like a lunatic. You know? I mean, if you'd come to me earlier, instead of going to that joker Noel...
Hey, Mr. Whitman. 4 FA Cup final tickets as promised.
You serious?
Well, I've got my contacts, you know what I mean? But sometimes it takes a little while for the something to get back. You know what I mean? It's like fishing, yeah? You put out your bait, you sit and wait, see what bites, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. How much do I owe you?
Wait a second, Gal. Before you part with any dough, I think you should know that those tickets, they're moody.
You what?
They're nothing like the real ones, the ones I got Calvin this morning. Look, I'll show you. OK, first off, yeah, there's just a bit of tinfoil there instead of a proper hologram. Wait, no, wait. See? Look, it's bollocks, isn't it? Secondly, there should be 2 perforated sections, yeah, instead of 1, yeah? And thirdly, well, look at them. They're smaller than the real ones, aren't they? Oh, yeah. And just for the purists, the blue in the top half of the ticket is probably, what, a shade? Yeah, a shade lighter than it should be.
Don't believe this.
Well, believe it. You know, I said tickets were like confetti. Well, these ones, mate, they are.
Yeah, you can do that with these and all. Where's my 500 quid?
What's the problem, Calvin? They're in the wrong end.
They ain't in any end, Paul. They're moody.
What?
I've just had a drink with about 50 fella supporters, and their tickets, which they got from the club, look nothing like mine. Sure. No, I'm absolutely positive. One, the real ones have got a little bit of tinfoil on them. None of this hologram bollocks. Second, there's 1 perforation instead of 2. Third, they're smaller. And 4, the blue in the top half is much lighter, innit?
That means the tickets you ripped up must have been real, Paul. And the old boy from Lansborough House, he's with the moody ones.
Wait a second. Old boy, Lanesborough House. His name wasn't Tony, was it?
Yeah, that's right, Tony Caxton.
Tony Caxton. His name is Tony Rogers. Caxton is his nickname. And you know why? Because he's a printer, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the geezer. Just going to the cars there, won't we, man?
Sure. OK. What we've had here today, yeah, is a misunderstanding. But to be fair, Calvin, here's your 500 back.
No.
No, it's a full refund with my apologies.
No, I don't think you understand, Paul. You see, I was offered some cup final tickets, but I blew them out because I thought that I had some. Now I'm not going to Wembley, down to you!
Neither am I. Down to the fact you ripped up my perfectly good tickets!
Yeah, I can see that, Gary. But again, to be fair, you haven't actually parted with any money yet. So technically, they are still Noel's property.
So where's my 500 quid then?
Well, I ain't got it.
How much have you got then, Paul?
I don't know, £100, less a couple of drinks.
How much exactly?
£95, 95.40.
£95.40? What am I supposed to do with that then?
Well, Noel, according to Paul, you get a gram of cocaine, 10 pints, a chicken jowl phrasing.
Shut up, Donald! Paul, here it is. If I'm not in Wembley Stadium by 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, you are going to know why they call me Whitman the Hitman. Right?
That's if there is anything left to it after I've finished with you.
And you owe me 500 sovs.
Sorted?
Sean, I think now might be a good time to utilise your Wembley connection. Hands.
Welcome back to the FA Cup final, surely the biggest day in the English footballing calendar. The teams will be out in just a few minutes, but an interesting bit of news just in. New Russian signing Yuri Zarnovsky will not be playing today. He's recovering in hospital after being found locked in the boot of his car in a central London underground car park. Police are investigating. Let's go back to Wembley now. I think the teams are coming out.
You are dead! What's the matter? I got you into Wembley, didn't I?
No turning round, please, gentlemen. You're being paid to watch the crowd, not the game.